Hey all, good to see you again today. We're going to go through a song that came out on our new album called My Salvation. We're going to look at how we recorded it, how we put everything together. We're just going to go ahead and take a look at that today. Hope it's something that you guys are interested in seeing. It ought to be pretty fun. Let's get a look. So this is the song. This is My Salvation. We recorded this. We do everything in Reaper. So that's the program that you see right here. We're going to take a listen to it, and then we'll talk about it after that.
Joyful songs resound from the hearts of your righteous children. The right hand of our God is my salvation.
Alright, so that's the song. It started out with the idea of doing a song with the ukulele. And at first, when I brought that up to Jen, she kind of gave me a look like, yeah, right. Um, but it's something that I thought would be pretty cool. And a lot of times where I'm getting my ideas for music is in the shower. I'm in the shower. I'm thinking about the ukulele song, and I've got the chord progression figured out, and I've also got uh, the string part in my head. So I hear a chord progression here with the strings coming in kind of in between like this. The first thing that I do is I get on my phone on the notes. You can do vocal things, voice things. So I get in there and I sing that string part. I sing the chord progression and come back to it later as I get more ideas. I start to flesh the melody out, get some words, and I record the ukulele part. I make some MIDI strings just to kind of get that part in there, and then I record a rough using just a handheld mic like this. Just record a rough vocal part so that the words are there, so that the melody's there, so that the tune's there. And one thing that happened as I was doing that is I had the ukulele playing as I'm singing, and my kids like to come in and kind of watch and do this kind of thing. And, I'm doing a scratch vocal, so it doesn't matter. We don't have to have everything quiet. So my 1-year-old came in, and as I would sing the part for the verses, when I was done, she'd grab the mic and start making noises. And so that's where we got these, we left these little things in. So, as the verse ends here, I finished singing, she grabbed the mic. Let me get a little noise there. And then I finished verse 2, she grabs it again. You get that. So anyway, we left those in. That the rest of the scratch vocal didn't make the cut. Of course, I'm not the one who sings this song, but we left those in there. That was kind of fun. So we've got the main chords. We got the string part in between the verses. But my idea is for this to be a song that started with ukulele and just built steadily. So the first thing that we get after the ukulele comes in is this shaker. We don't have a shaker. What that is that's a spice. It's basil, like one of those spice containers where you shake the spices out onto your food. So it's basil. Just stick that up in front of a microphone and go like it's a shaker. My daughter Claire helped me do this part. I think there's a video somewhere of that. We're at the microphone using that basil shaker. Once the shaker comes in, and plays through one 4-bar grouping here, then the djembe comes in. And so that's kind of the basic rhythm section. You've got the ukulele, you've got the shaker, you've got the djembe. And then, because we're about to add vocals here in the final mix, then I'm not going to add any other instruments. But after the vocals come in, we know the strings are going to come in, but we're going to, after verse 1, but we're going to throw the bass in here. The bass comes in now. So at this point, after I recorded the djembe, after we recorded the shakers, after I got the bass recorded, I'd have gone in and then recorded the violins, 2 different violin parts and a viola part. The cello is still MIDI. I don't own a cello, so those are all MIDI at this point. But then that's the instruments. So then after the instruments are done, then what happens is Jen will go in. Since I have that scratch vocal, she can hear when the voice is coming in, you know what the words are, so she'll sing along to that scratch vocal. And then we get this. Record that, take the scratch vocal out, and then you've got Jen's. And then, of course, the scratch vocal is still in there with Kayla's little sounds. So then the strings go back out for verse 2, and they're going to come back in after verse 2.
Is my salvation.
That same part. And the idea is we want to keep building. Different parts builds intensity. So the strings now are not going to cut out anymore for verse 2. They're going to continue, and that adds one level of intensity to it.
His saving love endures forever. To you I lift my soul.
But at this point,
You're my salvation.
we got this, and it just didn't seem good yet. We start out with just the ukulele, and then the shakers, and then the drums build on that, and then you have vocals building on that. Then you come in with strings, you come in with bass that builds. It drops back down in verse 2 without the strings. And then you build it back up in after verse 2. Verse 3, you've built it even more because the strings stay in there. But the ending, nothing builds. There's nothing extra. And so I thought it needed one extra thing. And so on the end, basically this little
My
part right here.
salvation.
What that is, that's a little toy piano. So it's this little plastic tiger that my kids have that have piano keys. It's one octave, have piano keys, and then on top there's a little xylophone. You can play the xylophone. So I just picked up the piano, I stuck it in front of the vocal mic, and recorded this little part. And
My
so
salvation. You're my salvation.
and so that was the song. So let's listen to it one more time so you can just kind of hear everything.
The Lord is on my side. I will not fear. The man stands against me. The Lord, my strength, my song, and my salvation. Let joyful songs resound from the hearts of your righteous children. The right hand of our God is my salvation. Give thanks unto our God. His saving love endures forever. To you I lift my song. You're my salvation. You're my salvation. You're my salvation.
All right, and there it is. So I hope that's something that was interesting to you guys. If you are interested in something a little more in depth regarding how I mixed it, what kind of processes went into mixing it, what kind of different plugins, effects, those kinds of things. If that's something you're interested in, let me know. That's something I can definitely do. I'm hoping this was interesting just so you can see how we put the song together, and we will catch you later. Bye.